What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Damaris here. So in today's video we're going to be unboxing my Boxy Charm for June 2021. I'm excited for this. This is my second time recording the video, so the box is open and I did swatch some items already, but my video quality for the other one was extremely bright, so I looked extremely pale. So let's get right into the box. So if you guys know, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription for $25. There's 3 different boxes. I opted to get the base box, which is the cheapest one, is $25 a month. And you get 4 to 6 items full size. And they come with this card. And this has, it always has a theme. So this month's theme is Dare to Dazzle, and this is the card. On the reverse side, it gives you every product that you get, the price, and the name of the product. So starting off with the box, you get a Love Script Wild Lavender Body Wash, and this retails for $28 original price. That alone is the price of the box, which is amazing. So this is the tube of soap. It is body wash. It is 6 fluid ounces, so this is a pretty big size of body wash. Again, it says that it's lavender scented. It smells like lavender, which is fine. I think it'll be great for nighttime to take a shower with. It'll give you that nice calming sensation when it's time to go to bed, which I'm getting older, so this might work for me. So I'm excited to try this. It says your body is a temple, worship it. Body wash by Lauren Francis. So this is your first item. Again, this is $28. Next item in the box is a First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer Moisturizer. So this is the product. Now, I already own this because I did purchase it in their, I think it's a pop-up shop, I think it's called, or add-on. I ended up purchasing this for $5. So this is my new one, and this is the one that I already own. And my clients absolutely been loving it on their face, so I'm excited. I have a backup of that. So again, this is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming. Oh, I can't. It's so long. Why is the name so long? Let's try it again. This is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down just a little bit. First Aid
Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Girl, you got it this time. It's kind of embarrassing, but I got it.
This is $30 original price. Again, it's adding up. It's over $25 just with 2 products alone. So let's move on to the next item. The next product is a palette. It's actually a Pretty Filter Glowdient makeup palette, and it's by Touch of Sol. And it's actually $34, and it says it's a new launch. So look at that. You even get new products that are just launching out, which is amazing. This is the palette here. The packaging is very nice, sleek, very pretty. And then you open the inside and you have a mirror. In here you get 0.35 ounces, which is a lot of products. I mean, unless you use it every day, it's kind of impossible for you to go through this whole thing. But you get 5 strips, the different shades, ranging from your darkest to your lightest. So this is going to work for all skin tones, not necessarily just one skin color. So you can definitely use this as a highlight powder for darker complexions. Like these two would be amazing. Even this one would be nice. And from medium to light. So anywhere from darkest to deep to medium to light, these highlights will work. I'm going to swatch them for you guys so you guys can see. And I'm actually going to swatch them from darkest to lightest, and they are extremely smooth. They are soft, like unbelievable how soft this is and how pigmented these are. I'm kind of swatching them away from the camera, and then I'll kind of try and bring it in a little bit. But even swatching it, this is just a swatch with my finger, and I'm just going to apply it on my hand, and it is extremely beautiful. It's beautiful, it's reflecting, it's smooth, it's buttery. It's definitely going to blend very well. Again, it's very soft. You can definitely mix them all together to customize a shade, but it's just gorgeous. The fourth item in this box for this month is a Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer, and it says it's a lightweight gel serum concealer, which I'm down for. Like I said, I'm getting older, so I feel like a full coverage concealer is not my thing anymore. I do more of a lightweight, almost like a color correcting, brightening type of concealer under my eye, unless of course I'm going for a glammed out look and I'll apply more heavier concealer. But I'm liking the serum type of concealer. So this one is by Pretty Vulgar, and it's definitely spot on for my complexion, because you guys know I'm fairly cuckoo looking, like very pale. And this is actually it has a orange undertone to it, so this is definitely gonna help me with correcting any tired looking eyes when I don't get proper sleep, let's put it that way. Just tap a little bit underneath of my eyes, kind of brightens it up and removes any darkness under there. And then I put another color concealer on top to kind of neutralize it. So again, this concealer is by Pretty Vulgar, and it's called the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer, and this one's $24. So this little thing alone, and add another $1, is your box. This is your box. Amazing. Last product is the OPV Spotlight Eyeshadow Palette, and this palette is $40. So we're going to open it, and I'm going to do a couple swatches for you guys, just so you guys get an idea. I'm going to try not to blind you with the mirror, but these are the colors in this palette. I love these shades here, but this side here is giving me life. I'm actually a big fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and these shades right here reminds me of that palette a lot. I absolutely love that palette. So these shades here are calling my name, but nonetheless the entire palette is beautiful. So I want to go in with some matte shades and kind of swatch them really quick so you guys get an idea how pigmented the palette is. Now, yesterday when I filmed for the first time, I did swatch some of their shimmer shades, and they were not pigmented at all. So today I brought a brush because I want to try to foil it to see how that goes. Again, I have not used this palette yet, so I don't know what the quality is. The matte swatch, pretty decent, so I'm excited for that. So I'm going to swatch a couple shades for you guys, just so you guys get somewhat of an idea of what the palette, what we're working with basically. So these are the 4 shades here. I picked some neutral shades, which you can't go wrong with that. And we're going to swipe them here, and as you can see, they are pigmented, but I think they are not as pigmented as I want them to be. But again, I think with packing them on your eyelid with a brush and just taking your time, you're not going to add a bunch of product at one time. You have to build up your shadows anyway. So I think it's going to work. Maybe I'll do a video using this palette just to see what my first reaction is as far as putting it on my eyes. As you can see, it definitely stained my fingers. I did try to wipe it off. Usually shadows will just come off with a napkin or so, and it's definitely stained. Kind of stayed on my hand too. That black is kind of pigmented. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to just spritz my brush. You don't have to use a setting spray. You can use just spritz water on it and it'll work just as well. But I want to use this spray because this is what I just have handy next to me. And we're going to pick up, I'm going to swatch the shimmer shade first without wetting it. Just so you guys can see what I was talking about yesterday. So this is a shade that I swatched yesterday, and it looks pigmented on my finger, yet, and it actually doesn't look as pigmented as, it looks like a foil, but it looks very, it's not pigmented at all, in my opinion. And when you swatch it, this is what you get. Now, it's a beautiful shade, but I feel like it's not as soft, or it is soft when you touch it, but it doesn't pick up a lot of product, if that makes sense. The matte shades are very soft. See, now that was the blue one, Hype, but now when I swatch Limelight, look at how much product it picked up. Like, look how the light is reflecting off of that shade. This is a gorgeous shade. I'm gonna bring it up and kind of swatch it underneath. Now, okay, so now I'll take my words back a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not going to, because it is what it is. That blue shade is not pigmented at all. I want to try the rest of the, well, a few more of the other shades to see. So that one's pigmented as well. I think something bit me on my arm. Okay. This other blue shade is extremely beautiful, and this one is called Dream. Again, it's gorgeous, but I don't know how pigment is gonna come out. See, this one's kind of like this blue up here, where it's not coming up extremely pigmented. Let's try the purple, which is called Show, and I want to see how, because I know purples and blues can be very hard to formulate, and this is all that it's picking up. It's literally just picking up a little layer of the color, but I feel like it's not picking up much product. And here it is, another swatch on my other hand, and it's not picking up a lot of product. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to wet the brush again, because I've been sitting here blabbering. We're gonna wet it a little bit more. It should still be wet, but let's just spray it one more time, and let's go ahead and foil it. I want to foil this blue one, the Hype one, because it is a beautiful shade. Again, you might have to push the brush in to get more product. Sometimes you got to dig into things to, but I kind of like the thing that you can lightly tap it and get some product and, you know, keep it moving. So I did kind of dig it in there to get some product. So this is it foiled. Okay, so it looks a little better, a lot better actually, compared this to this. It looks a lot better foiled. So, okay, I think I could work with it foiled versus this way. I feel like it's not giving you, it's not giving me life. It's not. So maybe if you foil it, or maybe if you're doing like a spotlight look, a halo look, and you just want a little spotlight here in the middle, maybe that'll work for you, or even an inner corner. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, I had to dig into it right here. I had to dig into it a little bit to get more of the product on the brush. I want to try Exhibit, which is the gold shade, and I'm going to dip in there with the same brush. I kind of just like wiped it off a napkin to kind of get product. Here it is there. I just picked it up, and it's this shade here, Exhibit. It's a beautiful gold shade, and I'm going to swatch that up here. And again, this is foiled, so it does look a little decent. I mean, I feel like they're not as pigmented as I thought they would be. I guess because I think all shimmers are supposed to be extremely pigmented, in my opinion, but it's just not working that way. I'm going to try this blue as well, foiled, to see what we come up with, because these are beautiful. They really are beautiful shades, and I love the color story of the palette. You can definitely do a lot with this palette, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You get things that obviously don't work for you, but sometimes you got to make it work. But nonetheless, just look at this palette. It's beautiful. Like, I would definitely use it. So let's go in with, I wanted to try Dream, which is this blue here. So I'm going to pick that up with the wet brush. And notice here I had to do the same thing I did with this shade, kind of like dig the brush in there a little bit to kind of get the product. So I picked up this much product. Just look at that color. That color is just gorgeous. And I'm going to swatch it. Let's swatch it this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. this shade right here. Yes. Look at that. Big difference between this and this. So this is definitely, yes. Okay, so I can definitely work with this palette. Let me know down below if you guys want to see a video. I can definitely do a first impressions on this this palette. Nonetheless, the palette is beautiful. Again, the story of this palette is just gorgeous. I mean, look at the colors. You can pull off something simple. You can make it dramatic, a nice night look, a cut crease, a halo look, a smoky eye, whatever you want, you can do with this palette. So I'm excited to try it. I think I'm going to do a first impression, but let me know down below if you want to see that. I'm going to upload this video today because it is June, what's today, June 16th, June 17th, and I want to get this video out because everybody's going to be getting their boxes and everybody's going to have different, you know, opinions and what to say about the box. So I want to get mine out like ASAP. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I love you guys. God bless. I will see you guys in my next one.